Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a lovely day. Now today's video is going to be a Goose Creek wax melts review. Now I haven't done a Goose Creek wax melt review in what seems like absolutely forever. So I have been raiding my stash of wax, and let me tell you, I have an extensive stash of wax, and I found some Goose Creek wax melts, but I still have some more I haven't even tried. It's criminal. I thought I've got to get in there and melt some of these waxes. So I have 4 here, which I am going to talk about today, and they are in the scents. Let me just tell you what they are. Pumpkin cinnamon ice cream. Oh my god, so good. Apple spice, cherry cobbler, and sugared cinnamon donut. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Now I'm just going to put these other ones down here, and I'm going to start going through with you all of these waxes and my thoughts on them, their strength, all the you know, the usual spiel. Now I haven't melted these because I have been trying some local vendor waxes and in the UK, and I thought, you know what, I need to go through my stash and I need to have a look at some wax melts I haven't tried yet, and I found an extensive amount of Goose Creek wax melts, and I thought, you know, out of the brands like Yankee, Goose Creek, all that stuff, Woodwick, out of the more kind of, I should say, high street, more well-known commercial brands, I thought I actually like Goose Creek wax melts the most. At the moment anyway, I think Yankee Candle have really gone downhill in the past 4 years. I haven't tried their melt cups yet. I will do, I hope, at some point, but at the moment I haven't really, I've got so much other waxes I want to try, I haven't got round to buying any of them, you know, and they're not that cheap. I'm not made of money. I've just bought another house, so I can't, at the moment I just don't have the money to be going buying loads of Yankee Candle, you know, but I have bought some of these Goose Creek wax melts. I did buy them a while ago. I don't remember where I got them. They were on offer, which is why I got them. I believe for this cube of wax, it was under £4, and this weighs, does it tell me the weight on here? I'm sure it does. Yeah, 59 grams. So you get 59 grams of wax in these circular tubs, so to speak, and they are super strong. Now, I can't get over how strong these are. I have to say, unfortunately, these melts that I'm actually reviewing for you today, some of the scents are quite similar, but I am still really into, at the moment, all my bakery, spicy, cakey, fruity, pie kind of scents. When the weather starts getting a bit more warmer, I'm going to switch my wax up. But at the moment, it has been so blinking cold here in the UK, I just cannot even deal with trying to go through my stash and look at kind of more springy scents. It's just not happening right now. When the weather changes, of course I will do it, but at the moment it's blinking freezing out there, so I am still into kind of, you know, melting these homely, warm kind of scents. So let me just go through this one with you first. It is in Sugar Cinnamon Donut, and if anybody knows me, this is going to appeal and scream to me so much. So this is what the label looks like. I do like their labels on Goose Creek. I do hope you can see this properly. I do like their labels on Goose Creek. They have like an oldie, worldy, homely kind of feel, which I like. Not too fancy, not too modern. Not that I don't like the modern stuff, but you know, I do like these. Now, as I said, you do get 59, let me just double check, 59 grams of wax. And let me just open this up so you can see how much I have left. I have loads left, and as you can see, they come, as you see, it comes in a circular kind of pot, so to speak, and the wax is very soft, so easy to break with a knife. And as you can see, you get segments. The only way I'm going to show you properly is if I take this off, and it's really stuck on there well. You get basically loads of little segments you can see around the sides there, and you can slice in and use what you need. Now, you do not need much. You do not need to melt much of this wax because it is so blinking strong, really strong. I mean, I love it. The stronger the better with me. Some people might not like that, but you just burn a bit less. You just, you know, basically break off a bit less. So let's just get into it. I melted, as you can see, around about half, if not even half, of one of the triangular segments. And oh my god, this is just heaven to me. This smells so blinking gorge. Now, it says Sugar Cinnamon Donut. You definitely pick up on like a cakey donutty kind of scent. You do pick up on the sugar. You definitely pick up on cinnamon. But I'm also picking up on a bit of pecan. bit of pecan, and also I pick up on a slight tad of caramel there. This is a gorgeous, warm, bakery, sugary, cinnamony donut scent, but a donut with a twist. You definitely, to me, there's a bit of a pecan scent in there, along with, as I said, like a warm kind of, even slightly caramelly butter kind of in there as well. But obviously the main notes in this are cinnamon and bakery. Now, I love this scent. This was so strong. I can't get over how strong this was, and the wax, the scent lasts for such a long time. So easy to break off. This is going to last me a while. If you get these waxes, you first of all, don't waste them. Don't break off loads of it. Maybe break off 1 to 2 segments, maybe just one, see how you get on. It depends on the size of your room. I tell you what, a lot of it depends on as well how much you're going to get a stronger scent through, I reckon, and if you've got a carpet than if you've got like laminate flooring. That's one thing I've noticed. And the more stuff that's in, if you've got like a real empty house with like bugger all in it, you're not going to smell it as much, but because of the drafts and stuff like that. But these are so strong, you don't need to break off much of this. So needless to say, super impressed with this scent. So strong, so gorgeous, a very Disney-esque kind of scent. I know I've said that in a few of my videos before. I don't care. It's just a gorgeous, any time of year scent, but a gorgeous scent for the holidays as well. Now, the next one I'm going to, actually I'm not going to do that one because it's very similar. The next one I'm going to review for you is Apple Spice. Again, I do like this label. It kind of reminds me of the old style Yankee before they switched it up and got the new labels, which I don't like. In the UK we still have the old labels, thank goodness, but I don't like those labels. I don't know what it is. I just don't like them. I know that obviously every brand needs to reinvent themselves, but I don't like them. But I do. This is a nice label, nice and simple, and you know, just a nice simple label. Now, this is an Apple Spice. Again, same size wax, same amount of segments, 59 grams of wax. Very soft wax. And as you can see, this is very, I don't know how well you're going to see this, but this is a very spongy, soft wax. See me, like, it actually makes a mark on my finger. Very soft wax. Again, I did not even use one segment of this. And again, oh my God. This to me, trying to sort of explain how this smells. This is like red apple reef from Yankee in a pie form, if that makes any kind of sense whatsoever. So you get the lovely apples in like an apple pie with a twist with sugar. You get the bakery crust on there, and you get some gorgeous like cinnamon, clove, even a little bit of caramel in there. Those kind of spices, those holiday type spices. But this is gorgeous. Again, the scent lasted for so long. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely gorgeous scent, nice gorgeous red colour. And like I said, with these waxes you can melt them, use a tea light way more than once. You can maybe use 2 to 3 times because these are so strong, so these do last a long time. I love this scent, really strong on cold sniff, super strong when I melted it. Absolutely loved it. Now the next one I have here is Cherry Cobbler. I like this label, not as much as the other two. I do like the label, however. And again, I melted, I think, a little bit more of this one. I found this one, albeit very strong, not as strong as the other two. Cherry Cobbler to me wasn't as strong as the other two, even though it was a very nice scent. I'd like the cherry in there to be a bit more vibrant, a bit stronger. You did pick up on cherry, but I'd like the cherry scent to be a bit more pow out there in your face. Still a really gorgeous scent. You did pick up on the crumble ever so slightly. You do pick up on the sweet cherry scent, but it's not an overpowering cherry scent. I'd like the cherry to be a bit more out there. That's just my personal preference. And I'd say, even though this is a strong scent, it's not as strong as those other two. You will need a little bit more wax in your burner with this one, and I'd say this is like a higher end of medium scent. Still strong, but compared to those other two, it's not as strong. And I'd like the scent just to be a little bit stronger in itself, to be a little bit more depth to it. Even though it is really nice, I feel that it's missing something. just a little bit of depth to it. I think the cherry needs to be a bit deeper, a bit richer. That's my personal opinion, but again, it still is a gorgeous scent. It still is lovely, but I feel just not as impressive as those two. Now, the last but not least I have is Pimp Pumpkin Cinnamon Ice Cream. Now, of course, the sugar ice, what is it, the cinnamon sugar donut, and this one is, there is a similarity to it, of course. That is the label for that one. And of course there is a similarity to it. I'd say this one wasn't, again, as strong as the sugar donut one, wasn't as strong. Still a lovely, gorgeous scent. As you can see, I've used one of the segments this time. And, excuse me, and even though, again, really, really lovely scent, I'd say this is kind of like a weaker, slightly creamier version of the other sugar donut scent to me. Albeit really, really nice. A nice, gorgeous, lovely scent, but I'd say this is more on the higher end of medium. Still very, very strong, don't get me wrong. You did pick up on the cinnamon and the ice cream, but I'd like maybe for the cinnamon to be slightly stronger, and maybe there'd be a bit more of a vanilla kick in there as well. But I did still love this. Don't get me wrong, it's still so gorgeous. It's still good. I mean, I only used 1 cube. If I used more than one, I would have got a stronger scent. I didn't feel I needed it. The scent was still strong enough. It just wasn't power in your face like the other two. And I still did absolutely love it. Don't get me wrong. You do get a gorgeous creamy scent to this one. It's just not as sugary, which you'd expect, and not as cinnamony as the other one. I'd like the cinnamon to be a fraction more and the creamy vanilla to be like a little bit more as well. But albeit it still is a gorgeous scent. I'm really nitpicking here. I'd still get this again in a heartbeat. I'd get the cherry cobbler again as well. But I just think the other one, to me, these two here are similar scents, and to me this one is just great. So again, this is on the higher end of medium, or like a light strong. Oh god, that's really hard to explain. But all 4 of those are absolutely fantastic wax smells. As I said, out of the higher end, more consumery brands, I'd say Goose Creek wax smells are probably the best. So all in all, I'd give them, out of 10, I'd give them 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 to maybe 9, because I do think Goose Creek wax melts are fab. You can often find them in the UK online for under £4, and you're still going to get a good chunk of wax here, and you don't need to use much in your burner. It's not like some waxes where you have to put tons in. You don't need to do that. So that is my review of those 4 wax melts from Goose Creek. I will have some more Goose Creek wax melts reviews coming up in the future. I would have thought, I know I've got some in my stash. I don't know how many I've got, but I will review in due course what I've got. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a lovely day.